Kasi, Mulund, Mumbai, Wellington, New Zealand, Paris, Kalighat, Fremont, San Jose, Madurai, Singapore, Singapuram, Slovakia, Shivaloka, Atlanta, Ujjaini, Nityananda Nagar, Hyderabad, Here, everyone is here? Yes, we will start the next session. This session we will work on pain layers. Major patterns that blocks your life energy is pain, one of the most predominant and persistent pattern in the body is pain. Every other pattern can still leave you, but pain remains. Pain remains in you till the end. Pain is one of the most fundamental thought pattern in you. But unfortunately or fortunately, this one experience I never had in my life. Even during the fracture, never had a pain for a moment. So whatever I am talking is not out of experience. This one session I am talking something which is not my experience. I usually never speak anything which is not my experience, but now I am speaking which is not my experience, but which is true. Pain is the only thought pattern which has come literally along with you, born with you, and dies only when you die. Almost like a twin brother. How did the pain enter into your system? Look. Long, long ago, once upon a time, all was well for you. When you were in your mother's womb, cozy warm bed of water, automatic food supply, automatic air supply. All was well, cozy, warm, safe. Until one day suddenly there was tsunami, your cozy waterbed shattered, you were violently being pushed out of your cozy home, you were forced into a narrow pathway which was certainly created by somebody who never had to go through for himself. It was so painful, but you had no choice. Finally, you came out and fell. The moment you settle down, the pair of rough hands, a fat lady, just lifts you on top, lifts you by leg, upside down, and give few slaps on your back, welcoming you to the world. You express your first expression ever in your life, crying with a deep pain and despair. Right from that moment, the first thought of your life is dangerous. You are in an unsafe space. This is where the primordial fear and pain of your life began. So the first survival mechanism that you naturally adopt is to be prepared to receive life with caution and be careful. Listen. How many of you cognize beating and receiving people on the planet Earth is the worst way of receiving? But all of us are received like that only. You understand? All of us are received like that only. This is where the primordial fear and pain of your life began. From there, actually when you are immediately, you adopt the survival mechanism. Unfortunately, most of your thinking trend are negative by nature because you have to adopt survival mechanism. How many of you cognize most of your thinking trend is negative? Raise your hand, let me see. What do you think is the reason? Because you have to adopt the survival trend, survival mechanism, which is actually not required, which is not at all required. Unfortunately, your heart even now will not believe the survival mechanism is not required for life. You feel negative. Survival mechanism is a fundamental requirement. Society continuously teaches you to first prepare for the worst eventuality, then makes the worst eventuality to happen. All your strategies are to save you from some worst eventuality. But unfortunately, life is so much centered on preparing for worst eventuality, you make worst eventualities. It is like IT companies are only spreading the viruses. No, whoever gives the virus solutions, they create the virus and spread. Today's healthcare system is one of the most cunning network which causes disease. If you are alive, you have to pay healthcare industry. The food and healthcare industry both go hand in hand. One creates the disease, other supplies medicine, not for cure, only for maintenance. I tell you, when you constantly visualize negativity, prepare for the worst eventuality. When worst things don't happen, because people will lose faith on you, already promoted, worst may come, you just make it happen. How many of you understand? Anyhow, humanity can be transformed only if they are liberated from the pain patterns. You are hardwired basically for bliss, but your mind reverses this and conditions you for pain, taking off right from the moment you are born. Sometimes you also start enjoying pain. How many of you feel? Sometimes you enjoy pain. You start cherishing pain because it brings certain attention from others to you. It's true. Only when you are irresponsible, you waste your life in pain. When you are not in integrity with your body and mind, when you are irresponsible about your life, you waste your life in pain. Be in integrity with your body and mind. bring responsibility to your life and start enriching others, pain will disappear from your body. Just try next 21 days, continuously enrich others. Help solving their pains, physically and mentally. I challenge and I commit with you. I tell you, your pain will disappear. You may think, how can my pain disappear if I help others to be relieved of pain? Try. With integrity and authenticity, I declare, if you enrich others to get rid of their pain, you will be free from pain. Because pain is a interconnected mechanism. We will now start the very powerful process to complete with pain. See, yesterday we completed with fear, greed, guilt. Now we will complete with pain layer pattern. Pain pattern layer. Can you give the internalizing worksheet? Let us enter into this process. Maybe for the first time you will write the story of yourself. Go back to the earliest memory of your life. Start penning down all the unpleasant and unwanted incidents of your life as if you are writing a story. Relive each incident and write it down clearly. Describe each incident vividly. Each incident vividly. Listen. Everything you remember will have the line of pain under it. Because other than pain, you don't remember anything. That is the basic truth. Your brain does not remember anything other than pain. Even the bliss, vacation, great moments of your life you remember, there will be underline of pain. Only then you will remember. Even the vacation you remember, your son must have been sneezing and fallen sick. That's why you will be remembering. Even your marriage, great festivals, celebrative, momentous occasions you remember. Your wife would have been upset, or your parents would have been upset from your in-laws side. Some fight would have been going on. That's the reason you remember. Everything you remember will have the undercurrent of pain. So start writing. How much time do you guys need? All right, write. The whole day is yours now. Write. All over the world, please start writing. Start the process. Don't leave anything. One more thing I commit with you. Anything you write, I'll remove that pattern from you. I'll release you from that pattern and the sufferings. I commit with you. So do it sincerely.
So basically, as you're writing this, you got to really revoke that experience which happened. Whenever it happened, it's like right now you bring that entire experience into the room and you go through it as if it were happening now. Like that kind of a thing for every situation. And most importantly, you cannot edit anything, you cannot modify anything. Don't try to bury something, not think of something that's not so nice experience. I don't want to think about it. No. Bring up every single thing, even if it was some abuse somebody did with you or some abuse you did to someone, whatever it can be. However good or however bad or worse it can be, bring it up and relive the whole thing. It will really work if you sit with yourself. Spread across the hall and just be with yourself. Because when you are sitting next to each other, you have the constant some urge and tendency to look at what the other person is writing, peep into their book, look at them, generally want to chat something. That's your mind at work, by the way. I was sharing yesterday, either the mind can run you or the master can run you. You have a choice. Earlier you didn't know, at least now you know that there is the mind which is running me and there is a master, which is the possibility that can run me. Now is the time to begin to control your mind. So don't listen to your mind. Don't get distracted. You will not get back the program tomorrow morning. Even if you want, you can't sit in this hall like this in Swamiji's presence, isn't it? So bring intensity and sit with yourself and do the process completely. Okay?